It started with what's becoming an all-too-familiar scene. Not just Nigel Farage sat with a pint in the local pub, but beside him a former Conservative who's defected to UKIP. Mark Reckless, who today stuck to orange juice, shock decision yesterday has angered many within his party, but he denied to me that he's a liar.
I don't think people are concerned about what one politician said to another politician at some point in the past. What people are concerned about is what promises politicians make to them about how they're going to change their lives. The promises we made in 2010 were not being kept by the Conservative-led government. I've switched to UKIP because they're the agents of change who can keep the promises I make to my constituents.
But Nigel, you also about trust in politics.
Yes.
Now, here is a man who has, openly admitted that he lied to his colleagues, lied to his children.
I didn't hear him do that.
Well, he did, though. He did. He said he was not going to defect.
Well, he putting words in my mouth.
Well, who knows what we're all going to do in the future?
And outside, it provoked hostile questions from some of his constituents.
You wouldn't have been an MP. You wouldn't be here now with this coverage had you not been elected on a Conservative badge. And that's a big problem.
Chaps!
UKIP's media stunts have frequently descended into chaos and often turned hostile. Today was no different, forcing Nigel Farage to drive off early. And for Mark Reckless, instead of a campaign stroll down the high street, turned into a brisk walk back to his office.
I thought you were going to do a walkabout on the streets. Why are you not doing it anymore, Mark?
We did a walkabout before.
Well, Mark Reckless has locked himself behind these gates. He's still not answering his phone. This by-election is going to be much more difficult for him than, let's say, Douglas Carswell in Clacton. That's because he hasn't been an MP for very long, for 4 years, and because his constituency, Rochester and Strood, was previously only 271st on UKIP's target lists.
He's taken a decision because he was worried potentially about getting re-elected. So he's taken a decision that suits him and not the people of Rochester and Strood.
I'm exceptionally pleased, yes. I think that Nigel Farage is the only politician that is speaking any sense at the minute.
What a Burke.
Why is that?
Well, he's gone to UKIP. I mean, the Tories aren't much, but they're pathetic, aren't they?
Many local Conservatives fear Mark Reckless's decision could itself be reckless, splitting the vote and handing the seat to Labour. What is certain is this will prove a long and difficult campaign for all, and despite the advice of a former Conservative leader, unlikely to bring much unity. Darren McCaffrey, Sky News, Rochester and Kent.